and started doing funky stuff in their garage. You guys know Augie.
Drunker.
Well, not Drunkerman.
Dunkerman.
That's not men.
I'm the Drunkerman.
His body has been soaking in beer.
He's been in beer for a long time.
10
Yeah.
years.
He was one of the first brewers at BJ's. So around Southern California.
Everybody's heard of a BJ.
Everybody's heard of a BJ.
Anyway, you need to branch out. Gotta love the cicerones and the tenderonis, like this guy right here.
Kind of like emojis now, right?
Exactly. Makes the eyeballs burn. It's not a happy finish.
It's flat. We don't like how flat, rear finish.
No flat
No
rear,
flat
rear.
rears. Exactly. Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here.
For dark beer.
And today we have from Redlands, California.
The Redlands.
The Redlands.
This is out of the Ritual Brewing Company. It is a Java Deluxe.
Which we like, coffee and beer. Java Deluxe. You had to pick this one up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this one is a collab with Augie.
Augie's.
You guys know Augie. Augie's Coffee.
It's a weird name, Augie's.
Augie's Coffee.
I grew up on a farm so that you have augers, which turn. Augers. Anyway, Augie's. That reminds me of augers.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, you don't know what that means. But anyway, it's on combines and different things like that. You have augers. But anyway, Augie's. Yeah, it's a weird name, Augie's.
I know a boy named Augie.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I've never heard
Augie's Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're down in San Diego, so they're in Redlands. I think there's one in Temecula, places like that. So,
Yes.
but not Riverside, but not down here. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. It's a 12.2 ABV, so we are getting up
12.2.
there.
Yeah.
So Ritual Brewing Company in Redlands, California was founded by Steve Drunkerman.
Drunker.
Not Drunkerman. Wait, Steve.
Drunker.
Wait.
Dunkerman.
No, it's...
It's D-U-N-K. Dunkerkin. Dunkerkin. Dunkerman. Dunkerkin.
That's not even Drunkerman.
No, it's Dunk.
That's not men. Wait.
No, it's
stop.
Dunkerkin. I know.
Steve Dunkerkin.
There you go, Dunkerkin. Yeah.
Wow.
Drunkerkin. He should change his name. Just add an R. Drunkerkin.
You said drunker
You
men.
did.
No, but you added men
Yeah,
at the end.
I
Drunker
did.
man. Drunker man.
Yeah, that sounds better. Drunkerman.
Sorry, Steve. I heart you.
Yeah, sorry, Steve.
Steve Dunkerkin.
Dunkerkin.
And Owen Williams.
Yeah.
Owen, that's easy.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, they had the right mix of brewing and business, like Jason and I. He's the brewer, I'm the business gal side of things.
I'm the Drunkerman.
And they had a common passion for brewing and started doing funky stuff in their garage, like all these guys. Like, it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, they came together and created Ritual Brewing Company.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's interesting, Owen, he's been in beer for a long time and been brewing. No, he's been brewing beer. He's been in beer. No, he's been brewing beer for a long time.
His body has been soaking in beer.
He's been in beer for a long time.
10
Yeah.
years.
He was one of the first brewers at BJ's. So around Southern California. BJ's restaurant.
I know, but I'm sorry. After a while.
Everyone's heard of BJ's restaurant.
Everybody's heard of a BJ.
Everybody's heard of a BJ.
Anyway, you need to branch out.
Yeah, and so and he's trained many award-winning brewers, and also he's a certified cicerone.
Oh yeah, gotta love the cicerones and the tenderonis.
Cicerone, and he teaches beer and culture at Collins College of Hospitality Management at California Polytech.
What a life this guy's living, right? I mean,
yeah, they're in Pomona, which is right next to Redlands, Pomona, California.
Good for you, Owen.
Yeah, Owen.
And my boy Steve Dunkerkin.
Got it.
Okay, so he grew up on a small family farm, like this guy right here. A small family farm or large family farm?
Large farm, small family.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has been whipping stuff up in his garage for 15 years. And he is a speaker at the National HBA, and that is your Home Brewers Association. They have an annual conference. He's a guest speaker. Lots of leadership experience, senior executive roles in manufacturing, distribution, public and private sectors, and he is a world traveler and sharing the message of craft beering and all those great things.
Yeah, so obviously Steve and Owen were friends and wanted to start a brewery.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, like a lot of friends do that love beer and have been brewing in their garages or basements or cellars, like in Colorado where it's code, right?
Yes.
About the brewery, that's basically it. They started the brewery themselves and wanted to brew beer together. So
very cool.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if you can see here on the bottle, they have a star logo.
Right here.
Yeah, so at the very top.
For Ritual Brewing, yeah.
The logo star is symbolic of back to when people could not read, so you would just go off of symbols.
Right. Kind of like emojis now, right?
Exactly. Yes.
We're getting back there.
And I'm going to share quickly, my favorite emoji is the red face with his mouth blocked, showing that he's saying a curse word.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. The single red star was sewn on California's first state flag, so it gives roots back to their California roots. And today it's a symbolism of independence. And I know they also referenced, which I didn't include here, that just the symbolism of you have a beer as a symbolism to celebrate, and you have a beer as a symbolism of joining together as friendship. So they
after work,
right?
All these rituals,
right? All these rituals that bring people together for a beer.
Right.
So that's kind of how the name came about. So I like that.
Yeah, and one of the interesting things about this beer, we get a lot of beers that have a lot of different mixes of things. This is Java Deluxe, so we're basically expecting a coffee beer. A lot of the coffees we seem to like are from Central America. They seem to have more chocolate flavors and vanilla and things like that. So Augie's got their mix. I guess Owen and Steve picked a certain blend from Guatemala, and this coffee's grown at 5,500 feet, and basically the notes of this coffee are walnut, chocolate, and molasses. Nice. So for a coffee beer, that's right up our alley of things we like. So,
and as a baker, molasses gives usually a lot of flavor and a lot of sweetness.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, so it should be good. And Strictly Coffee should be really, really good at 12.2%. Right?
Yes.
So the other thing we didn't realize about this, when you were looking up stuff, you couldn't find anything on this particular Java. 2018 release. Right here on the can, 2018.
Oh, wow.
So we're in 2020 now, middle of February right now. So this will be interesting to see how this is stored and shelved and if it retains flavor. But 2018 release. That's why you couldn't find much on it.
Let's hope this bad boy ages like a fine wine, right?
You ready?
I'm ready with hesitation, but...
Let's try it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
2018. So most barrel-aged beers will get better with age.
But this is
coffee?
This is not bourbon barrel aged.
Yes.
This is straight up.
Straight up coffee. So, dark.
Okay. We have some...
like the dark.
Look at you guys.
Super dark.
Now that is a caramel head.
Yes.
That is a beautiful caramel head. The carbonation is bumping. Okay, I'm really. I was worried when
Yeah.
I saw. I
2018.
couldn't find anything on this.
Yeah.
It's not even on their website anymore.
Yeah.
So
this was like a special release, I
Yes.
think, probably in 2018 that they did just with Augies. Yeah.
okay,
But look at it. Look how good does that
incredible.
look?
It looks
Wow.
incredible, as it should for a 12.2.
And the lacing,
Yes.
the head, the bubbles, the caramel look to it.
So clingy on
Yes.
the lacing.
Yes, what you expect, we expect for a 12% beer.
Holding on for dear
12.2.
life.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you give appearance?
I like it. I'm going with a 5.
Yeah.
Especially if this is a 2018 edition. Like,
Yeah.
that makes it even that more
Yeah.
impressive to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have to give it a 5. Like, it's 2018. It's pretty much, I don't know when it was released in 2018, but we're 2 years. We're in 2020 now. And it looks super dark, super thick, super creamy, great head, great lacing, sticky lacing.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks really good. So,
Wow.
what about aroma? I didn't
Okay,
smell any coffee
no.
or anything yet.
It smells, I don't get a lot of coffee,
do you
but
get?
I get sweetness.
Do you?
Caramely, brown sugary,
Molasses.
creamy. Yeah, molassesy.
Molassesy.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
It does smell, it's not BBA, but the slightest hint of being bourbon barrel aged, but
Yeah.
like,
Very faint. I expected more of a coffee.
I did too.
Yeah.
But wow, it smells good. I like
Yeah,
it.
it's just clean. There's not much smell to it for me. It just has a slight bit of sweetness, like you said. But not a lot. So what do you give aroma?
I like it. I'm giving
Okay.
it a 4.0.
Okay.
I can't put my finger on anything except sweetness, a vague sweetness, a general sweetness. You know, maybe if I really tried, I could say vanilla, molasses, brown sugar, but I'm really not sure. So I don't really want to venture off into
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
it's sweetness and cleanness, and I like it.
I give it a 3.5. I couldn't quite give it a 4 because there's just not a lot of aroma for me. It's a little bit of sweetness and that, but it's not strong at all. Maybe when it first came out in 2018, it had more of that coffee smell. But for me right now, it just smells a little sweet, just very faint.
Yes.
And then nothing else and clean. So it's above average. It's just not a 4 or above for me. So
Okay.
go ahead and give it a taste.
Okay.
12.2.
I'm always first, you guys.
12.2.
I deserve an award for going first or something. I deserve something.
You deserve something. Good beer.
I deserve beer donations.
There you go.
Wow.
What are you getting? Surprise, huh? Okay. Did it age well?
It's very boozy.
Okay.
Almost has some like red wine characteristics going on, like a little campfire smokiness.
Some smokiness. You almost think that's from the aging process,
Probably.
right? Being in a bottle for
Yeah.
that long. Depending on how it was stored.
There's, the slightest sweetness which we smelled, but like what I just named, I'm getting in that order. So pretty bizarre.
Yeah, smoky.
Really smoky.
A little bit of sweetness though. I think we got this at San Diego Wine and Beer, didn't we?
I believe.
I think that's where we got it, which they store stuff great. So depending on when they got it.
Really dry.
No coffee.
No coffee.
Or if it is, it's a little bitter coffee, just a tiny bit. But I don't get that coffee kind of aroma taste, right? Dry.
Extremely dry.
I'm getting,
Wow.
I'm like you, I'm getting kind of smokiness.
I don't know.
What else? Just a tiny bit of bitterness, but not much. It's not bad.
All right.
I was just expecting Java Deluxe.
All right.
So it's more of an espresso kind of coffee to me, where it's got a little bitter on the end. So
Okay, so I didn't get the deluxe-ness of
are you
this
getting,
beer.
You getting Java at all?
I didn't get the Java-ness of this beer.
Yeah.
I don't not like it. It's just not at all what I expected.
It's not standing out. No.
My eyeballs are burning a little bit, so excuse my eye motions.
I get the red wineness that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
again, I'm assuming we're going on to again, depending on when in 2018 this was bottled or released.
Right.
You know, we're going on
2 years. And most people release stouts in this winter, so
Yes.
we're February now, so.
Beyond the unidentifiable flavors, I'm just getting a strong sense of smokiness,
Yeah.
which I think is going up to my eyeballs, making my eyeballs burn. So I'm not really loving the taste. I'm going to give it a 3.0.
Okay.
It's just, I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss for words.
Yeah.
I like the smell much more than the taste.
Yeah. I gave it a 3 too. I gave it average. I expected more coffee, obviously Java, and especially Guatemalan. Central American coffee we seem to like in beers a lot. I'm not getting that kind of chocolatey taste that we get a lot of times. And I would almost expect this from the aging, that it's been in this bottle for 2 years. But I do get a smokiness. It's not a bad beer. It's just a little bitter for me.
It is bitter.
Right. And it's just on the end. It's not in the middle or at the beginning. It's just quite at the end. But yeah, it's.
I feel like I'm having such a hard time with my eyes. Like
yeah?
I have the most sensitive eyes. It's almost like I'm chopping an onion.
It's giving off something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not getting that?
Not getting that. No.
I'm having a really
but
hard
it is the
time.
carbonation or some kind of acidity to it, which could be the aging too.
Yes.
So we both give it a 3. What do you think about the texture? It's a 12.2.
The texture, I think, I don't think it's 12. I think it's more a 9 or 10.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's, it's on its way to a 12. It's on the right road, on the right path, but, still lacking for a 12.2. I mean, you're really getting up there.
I think so too.
So I'm going to go with a 3.5.
Yeah, on texture.
It was a toss-up between 3.5 and 4, but...
Yeah. I gave it a 4 because it does have some body to it. It's not a 12, but like you said, I was thinking 10. So I can't quite give it, obviously, a 5. I give it a 4 because when I first tried it, it was heavier. It just wasn't a 12.
Yes.
So, I gave it a 4. What about finish?
On to the finish.
That's where it's getting it for me.
It's really dry.
Yeah. It's bitter.
Bitter.
Yeah.
Makes the eyeballs burn.
Makes your eyeballs burn.
It's got a lot going on the finish, and it's not a happy finish. I don't get sweetness. I don't get a nice taste in my mouth. It's kind of, 3 strikes and you're out. The dryness, the eyeball burning, and the bad lingering taste. So I'm going to go down to a 3.0 on this one.
Yeah.
It's not for my palate. What do you think?
I think I'm going to have to give it a 2. It's really, really bitter in my mouth. And if you watch our channel all, I don't like bitter. I like dry finish, a little bit of sweetness. And this could be because we keep repeating because it sat for 2 years, but it does have this bitter finish that lingers. It's still lingering, and I almost want to keep drinking to get the front end of it because the back end is bitter. It's lingering. It's flat. We don't like how flat, rear finish.
I like flat rears. Flat rears.
Flat rears. Flat rears. So
That's why I'm his co-host.
yeah, exactly.
No flat
no
rear
flat
over
rears.
here.
Exactly. So yeah, I have to give it a 2. Like the finish is, I think, the worst part of this beer. It's very bitter, and this could be again from the aging process that it's just been in a bottle for 2 years and it's lost a lot of its sweetness and zest and other things. So yeah, I have to give it a 2. So yeah.
Okay, I want to share with you quick. So usually on the back or on a website, we'll say pairs well with. This one says plays well with, which I like that. So they're saying this beer may be complimentary if you're having a grilled porterhouse, which you are a big old meat eater.
Yep.
Smoked Gouda. You like you some smoked Gouda?
It's okay.
Butter pecan ice cream. That
maybe.
sounds good to me.
I like pecan pie.
And my favorite, a hot tub in the snow. So
I don't know about that one.
maybe that's where this beer comes into play.
Yeah, exactly. So for a total, Janet, what do you give Java Deluxe?
I give it a not so deluxe number. It's a 3.9. It's not horrible,
It's almost a 4.
but I feel like I'm overwhelmed with a deluxe amount of smoke from a fireplace or a campfire, and that's what I'm left with. I'm not getting any coffee, any Java. I'm not getting the sweetness that I smell initially.
Yeah.
Gone on the taste. Just a smokiness, bitter, not so great, happy taste in my mouth. So
Yeah, you're getting more smokiness than me. I'm getting smokiness. I'm just getting more bitter.
yeah.
And once again, I would love to try this beer when it first came out to see how good it was. But this is 2018, and there's just a lot of bitterness to it. So I gave it a 3.5, so a little above average. Not quite a 4. I wouldn't give it a 4. Maybe if we had it again when it was first produced. And it had more coffee in it, and it actually had the Java. So
Yeah, I would be glad to try it again. Again, I'm going 3.9 out of 5. Like that's still
good.
It's still a great number.
Yeah.
And I think it has some great characteristics.
Yeah.
They dropped as I went down our categories, but totally open to trying another beer from Ritual or anything that Augie is a part of.
Yeah.
I'm down, but this one for me is a little low on the Gumbo Mud radar.
Yeah, the finish really gets me. The bitter is just still lingering, which I don't like at all. So Gumbo Mud review is a 3.7 out of 5, which still pretty much above average, getting close to that 4-point range. We think it's a good beer. It's got a lot of good characteristics. There are just some things that I think are from it sitting on a shelf for 2 years.
Right.
I would think.
Which is not anything to do with Ritual, right? It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. However your ages.
Yeah.
So, 3.7 Gumbo Mud review. So, try Ritual there in Redlands. They have a lot of other beers that I saw that looked really good on their website. They haven't produced the Java Deluxe again, but maybe that's every couple of years they'll produce it. So,
yes.
But check out all their beers. Go check them out in the Redlands and let us know what you think.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys for watching. Click the like and share button if you like the video, and subscribe to our channel for more dark beer reviews.
You can find us on Instagram at Gumbo Mud, Gumbo MUDD.
Yeah, guys. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.